Alright, I'm going to make a 16-inch New York style dough. So here we have salt, active dry yeast, olive oil, and bread flour. So now I'm going to measure some water. 224 grams of warm water. Close enough. Now we'll put a half a teaspoon of yeast. I have quarter teaspoons here, so that's 1, 2. Make them heaping, why not? I just sprinkle a little bit of sugar in there and give it a little whirl. Now we can measure out the flour. "362 grams of flour." There's the bread flour, 367 grams, close enough. The yeast is going. I'm going to measure some salt. 1.3 teaspoons of salt. There's 1. And there's a 3rd. That calls for about a teaspoon of oil in the mixer. I just eyeball it. Close enough. Now we wait for the yeast to start bubbling. Okay, that's about good enough for the yeast. You can see it's starting to bubble a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, but it's starting to smell like bread. So the key here is to add liquid first. I can make sure I get all the yeast. I'm going to use this attachment. Just start adding about a third at a time. Next little bit. Keep it on low. We'll be ready to switch hooks soon. right when it starts to give up. That's good. Now the dough hook. This way we don't have to do any work. I'll just let it go for a couple minutes until it forms one big ball. That's good enough. Now it just goes in a bowl in a fridge overnight, and it's ready to use. Okay, so now I'm making a 17-inch dough. I have 248 grams of water, warm water, and I'm going to add the yeast, a big heaping table, half a teaspoon. It wasn't too heaping, but there's a half. I'll give it just a little bit more. A little bit of sugar, and mix it up. Okay, so I have 401 grams of bread flour. I added 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and the yeast is almost ready. I'm going to put some oil in the mixer, just like with a 16-inch. Just put a little bit, about a teaspoon. I realized after doing this for a while, it doesn't even seem to matter. You can just add it roughly about that amount, and it still comes out great. Okay, now we're ready to switch hooks. Okay, that's good enough. Now we pour a little oil in a bowl. Plop it right down. Get it good and coated. And cover the doughs with some saran.